Fans loved the previous 4 versions of this shoe. This is the latest edition, it's a brand new update, it's the ASICS Novablast 5. So what's new with the shoe? Well, first up, a new upper. We've got a new mesh design. Feels a little bit lighter, it's just as comfortable. It's very familiar to a lot of shoes from the brand, so no major changes there, and no changes with the fit and feel really. Comes up true to size in both length and width. I felt the toe is a little bit pointier, so a little bit closer fitting. I've got rather slim feet, so no issues for me personally, but you might want to watch that. You can see how it's got a very distinct curve to it, and does close in a little bit around the toes. Volume wise, absolutely fine, but just be careful of the shape of the toe box there. Lots of nice padding as usual in the ankle collar, in fact maybe a little bit more. It feels super soft, and into the heel tab. The tongue is what we're seeing on a lot of brands nowadays, this kind of thin single layer design, but no issues with the lacing, very neat and tidy. I like the fit of the upper and the lacing in general. What we have got is a new geometry to the midsole, so a new shape and a new form. I'll come on to the form in a moment, but essentially a little bit broader. Now, although we've got a lot of these angular designs on the side walls, both on the lateral and medial side of the shoe, it is a little bit broader, and as a result it is a little bit more stable, and I think that's a very positive thing. Previous versions were a little bit unstable for myself, but this one does feel much better. I've done easy runs and I've done a bit of a tempo stroke interval session on the treadmill, and it felt very stable indeed, very controlled at 5:20 pace, and then jogging recoveries at 8-minute pace. So very stable throughout, and I was able to transition the speed from 5:20s or from 8s up to 5:20s very easily. The shoe handled, it balanced it well, it felt very smooth, it rolls through the heel nicely into the toe, nice toe off. Not a racing shoe, but it's a fast tempo trainer, and it's that enjoyable feel that it brings, and I think that's what makes the Novablast a very popular shoe. The biggest change is the new form. So we've got FF Blast Max form now. It is a little bit firmer, but that really is because the previous form was very, very soft, and I felt a little bit unstable for me personally, although I know a lot of you guys did really love the Novablast 1, 2, 3 and 4 versions. It is a little bit firmer, but it's still a soft-ish ride, and it's very responsive. It's got a snappy kind of spring to it. Now, it's not super propulsive. It's not very. It's not hard. It's really sitting in the nice sweet spot for me. It's if we look at the Super Blast 2. This is a little bit softer than that, but it's still a nice kind of light weight to the shoe. It's nice. It's going to be a good shoe for steady miles, transitioning into something a little bit quicker. Okay, so it's not the soft wallowy type shoes, perhaps like a New Balance 1080 that's very, very soft, that just soaks up all the impact, but it's got a soft enough feel to provide cushioning and protection, but it is able to kick on a little bit when required. So I think that's what's going to make it as popular as the previous versions as a daily trainer for a lot of people. So yeah, new form. Kind of redesigned to the outsole. I like this design actually. It provides very good traction, no issues with slipping on me. It has been a little bit damp, shall we say here. I've ran 4 miles easy outside, no issues, and a couple of sessions, like I say, on the treadmill. No issues at all with traction, and I think it should hold up very well. The coverage on there's plenty of coverage across the full width of the heel, so it should prove okay in terms of durability. But like I say, more stable than the previous version, an improvement I would say, slightly firmer, but a nice, enjoyable, smooth ride with a bit of an energized toe off. So there we go, Novablast 5 from ASICS.